Good morning, class. Okay, before we proceed to our discussion, let us all pray. Class, how are you today? Did you always practice to use sanitizer and follow the health protocol against COVID? Google Meet will be the one to check your attendance because today's discussion is recorded. Last meeting, I gave you an assignment. Please send it to our Google Class. After our discussion, I will check it right after. Before we move on to the next topic, I will test your prior knowledge about biodiversity. What was your last topic under biodiversity? Very good. I have here a picture that represents the species extension. Based on the picture, who can describe species extinction? Very good. How extinction affects biodiversity? Okay, so I guess you really learned the previous topic about biodiversity and extinction. Any question, class? Okay. Before we proceed to our next topic, you are going to watch a video clip here. And I have a question that you're going to answer after you watch the video clip. Bago natin panoodin ang video, basahin ko muna sa inyo yung topic. Basahin ko muna sa inyo yung question na tatanong ko. What is the main topic of the video? What did happen to those organisms presented as time passed? Nasundan niyo ba, class? Okay, ulitin ko. What is the main topic of the video? What did happen to those organisms presented as time passed? Nakuha na po ba? So now, let us watch the video. Watch it attentively for you to be able to answer those questions later. Okay, class, ulitin ko para mas lalo inyong maintindihan. Okay, who can answer the question number one? Yes, Rosalie. Very good. How about question number two? Yes, Eunice. Very good. The video presented that the evolution is true. Lahat ng organism today are product of long years of evolution. Class, what do you think will be our topic for today's discussions? Very good. For today's discussion, we are going to tackle the evolution and the evidences of evolution, particularly the fossils record and comparative anatomy first. But before that, our discussion for today will be guided by the following objectives. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students can be able to explain how comparative anatomy provide evidences for evolution, differentiate analogous and homologous structure, cite the significance of evolution in farming biodiversity. Based on the video clip that we have watched a while ago, how will you define evolution? Very good. Evolution is the change in the characteristic of a species over several generations and relies on the process of natural selection. So, one of the evidences of evolution is comparative anatomy. It has two categories. Let us have some example first. We can now compare the four structures. Yes, easy. Very good. And in what particular part that they are similar? Correct. What about the function of its structures? What do you notice about it? Yes, Mia. Very good, Mia. So, what are particular function of its structures? Yes, Miko. Very well said, Miko. And that describes the homologous structures. Who can now explain the meaning of homologous structure? Anyone? Yes, Evangeline? Very good. Homologous structure are organs or skeletal elements of animals and organisms that by virtue of their similarity suggest their connection to a common ancestor. That tells that those samples share same origin that branch out to form another organism. Pero meron silang pagkakaiba ng function. Who can give me another example of homologous structure? Yes, Jevi. Very well said, Jevi. Then why do you think is the reason why the homologous structure, such as the whale's, clipper, and human hand does not have the same function, even though they were same in origin? Yes, Ray. Yes, because if you notice that the whale is still considered as mammal, but because they were in the water for a long period of time, their hand evolved as clipper. Nick, next are these structures. Observe niyo yung yung picture. Nakikita niyo po ba? Okay. What do you observe about its structures? Yes, Vivian? Very good observation, Vivian. How about its function? Anyone? Yes, Elaine? Very good. That is, that is what we call analogous structure. So, sino makakapag-explain kung ano yung analogous structure? Based on my definition, analogous structure defined as biological structure having similar are a corresponding function but not from the same evolutionary origin. O, sino yung makakapag-explain nito? Very good, Maria. Yes, analogous structures, um, meron silang pagkakaparehas na function, pero may pagkakaiba sila ng origin. Okay? May katanungan pa po ba? Kapag wala na, meron tayong activity. So, you will group yourself in each group. In each group, they have 3 members. Nakasunod po ba? Okay. You may now go to your messenger to prepare your answer. Mag-usap-usap na kayo ng grupo niyo sa messenger niyo kung ano nga ba ang napag-usapan niyo. And you are guided by these rubrics. Content. The output provides enough information for all questions. Accuracy. All of the answer in the output are corrected and provides clear data. Presentation. The presenter of the output explained the content clearly without doing unnecessary things. Cooperation. All of the members of the group participated actively in doing the activity. Sa timeliness, the group finished the activity within the allotted time. Ito naman, kapag sa content, some questions have no answer. Accuracy, some of the answers are incorrect, but the rest provide clear data. Presentation, the presenter of the output explain the content clearly but sometimes doing unnecessary things. Sa cooperation naman, one or two members of the group did not participate while doing the activity. Timeliness, the group finished the activity 1 minute after the allotted time. One naman, kapag ang content, almost of the question have no answer. Accuracy, almost of answer incorrect. Presentation, the presenter of the outputs did not explain the correct content clearly. Almost all of the members of the group did not participate in doing the activity. The group finished the activity 2 in 2 minutes. Nakasunod po ba, class? Okay. Here is your activity question. Based on the evidence that we had discussed earlier, what did you realize about how the organism in this world became complex because of the evolution? How evolutions create a diverse environment? How did evolution made a biodiversity feature about that? Okay, I will give you 10 minutes to do your tasks. You may now start. Okay na po ba, class? Okay, last 2 minutes. Okay na ba? Okay. Every group representative kindly present your work output. Sino yung mauuna? Yes, Patricia. Based on the evidence that we had discussed earlier, what do you realize about how the organism in this world became complex because of the evolution? How evolution create a diverse environment? Okay, very good. And how did evolution make the biodiversity richer abundant? Yes, Eleanor? Precisely saying, Eleanor. Then, who can give me an example of the organism that branched out to have many varieties? Yes, Dieter. Very good. May katanungan pa po ba? Kung wala na, magkakaroon tayo ng post activity. We have a simple activity. I will post a worksheet in our Google Classroom that is called the Shaping Activity Work. The things that you are going to do are already indicated in the Google Class. I will give you one day to answer. You are going to send it to our Google Classroom or to my email. Is that clear, class? Maliwanag po ba? Okay. Kung wala nang tanong, mag-quiz na po tayo. Kindly get 1/4 sheet of paper and pen. Okay na po ba? Nakakuha na ba ng papel at ballpen? What are you going to do? Susulat niyo na lang yung letter ng answer niyo. Tapos, picturean niyo, send nyo doon sa email ko or sa Google Classroom. Okay, which of the following statement does not describe evolution? A. Evolution is continuous. B. Evolution refers to change. C. The world is stable and unchanging. Okay na ba? Okay. Next, number 2. Which pair of animals show a correct example of homologous structure? A. Wings of butterfly and bats. Flipper of whale and four-lined of cat. C. Finger of human and arm of starfish. Okay na po ba? Okay. Number 3. 3. It refers to a different species irrespective of their function. A. Analogous. B. Homologous. C. Fossils. Okay na class? Okay, number 4. It refers to a different species irrespective of their function. A. Analogous. B. Homologous. C. Fossils. Last number. Number 5. Which of the following is an example of analogous structures? A. Bat wings and bird wing. B. Forelimb of fig and bat wing. C. Human hand and lower line of horse. Okay na po ba? Pakipicturean na lang po at isend sa Google Classroom or sa email address po or messenger. Okay na. For your assignment, wait lang, meron pa i-say. Sa essay, pipicturean nyo rin. What is the importance of evolution and having biodiversity richness? I will give you 3 minutes to answer. Okay na class? Kung okay na, pakipicture sa akin sa messenger, email, or sa ating Google Classroom. For your assignment, read the evidence from embryotic development. Refer from your module Grade 10 Learners Materials, page 311 to 316. Then answer the following questions. A. What are the stage of early embryonic development cited in the book? B. What are the animals mentioned that share same structure during those early stage? C. How early embryonic development provide an evidence in evolution? For number 2, bring the following materials: paper, pen, wrapping paper, coloring materials. Nasundan po ba? Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you. You may now leave to our Google Meet.